Mr. Chin, thank you for talking to me. How has it been so far?
Well, Johnson, it's been pretty busy for the last couple of days. I mean, you come in and you start off, prepare your booths, and then before you know it, you have a lot of meetings coming on. And it's a good thing we have the Trinidad and Tobago team in here, and we've been handling our meetings fairly quickly. But sometimes, it gets a little hairy, as they say. But we've had to do a number of press interviews and receiving a couple of awards, particularly in the last couple of days. We had one for sustainable tourism and also one for the most diversified destination in the Caribbean. So, I mean, again, it's been pretty busy and we're quite happy with what's been happening. And with our sister destinations in the Caribbean, I think we see quite a lot of traffic and keeping pretty busy.
Based on what you're saying to me here, you think the effort here is certainly worthwhile and it's paying off, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say it's worthwhile. Payoff, as you say, these things take time. You have your meetings and then you develop it into, whatever business that we need to do. But our stakeholders, I think, will be quite pleased in attending the ITB for this year. And as you know, it's a huge undertaking in terms of the activities. And remember, we have global competition in one spot. So we have to do the best we can, particularly for the Caribbean region. And I think Trinidad and Tobago, we're doing fairly well and as you say, to lift the region.
You've mentioned the awards that you've won. You must be pretty proud of these two awards. First of all, one for sustainability.
Yes, yeah, we're quite proud of it because as you know, in Trinidad and Tobago, we are energy-based economy. And the whole aspect of travel and tourism is a foray into the diversification of the economy, because to have energy and as a base, remember that's a finite resource. So you have to spread your wings and capture a wide base of revenue base. So the sustainability of the tourism is also in the forefront for Trinidad and Tobago, and we are quite happy that at this point we've been recognized for that aspect of it.
You've also received one for most diversified holiday destination. Tell us about this diversified destination that Trinidad and Tobago is.
Well, diversified from the perspective that you would know that the Caribbean is basically your leisure tourism. You have the sun, sand and sea. But within Trinidad, we have a wider range of tourism products, because we're looking at developing the business tourism, the sports tourism. We have some new work we're doing on the medical tourism aspect of it. And in terms of the local industry, we're looking at the community and festival tourism that we're looking to develop. And so, when we have that wide base of products to offer to the visitors, we're quite proud that we're working very hard at achieving that whole aspect of diversified products to offer tourists.
Speaking of that, you're holding an international festival on Panorama coming later this year.
Yes, as you know, Trinidad is known as the birthplace of the steel pan. As I say, the one instrument invented in the 20th and into the 21st century. And the ICP is basically a gathering of all the global steel band organizations and bringing it to showcase the steel band. And that is going to happen in August, from the 4th of August into the 9th. So it is a festival that we encourage people to come and understand what the instrument is about and how it is spread first throughout the Caribbean, because now it's a Caribbean instrument, and then it's now becoming a global instrument. So we're quite proud to be the birthplace of the steel band, and we want to showcase that with the ICP.
What does that do, or what do you expect it to do for Trinidad and Tobago, as you said, the birthplace of steel band? But we've heard, of course, the rumblings in the recent years that it really doesn't own the steel band.
Well, we have a lot of people who dispute that. Throughout the Caribbean, it's recognized, and globally, I think people understand where it's coming from. And you'll have the little, people saying, yes, we renovated it, we upgraded it, but the fact remains that the steel band originated from Trinidad and Tobago. And we love sharing it throughout the region. It is now what we call a global ownership of this instrument. But we just want to make sure that people know that Trinidad was where it originated, and we welcome everybody to come and spread it and even embrace it. So that's what the ICP is going to be doing as one of its main thrusts.
And overall, how is Trinidad tourism performing?
Well, as you know, globally, at some period, the numbers have been dropping, but we see some activity and encouragement. I think in 2015, we should see some growth throughout the whole region. And with the new products that we want to upgrade, because, for example, one of the new areas we're doing is a 1,000-kilometer eco adventure trail program that we're doing. We're doing a number of upgrades with our medium to small hotels. We have a program going there. And with the sports tourism, we have 3 new stadiums in Trinidad that are going to be open soon. And we'll be inviting a lot of elite athletes to come and train in the off-season. We're also going to have the professionals who want to come and compete in Trinidad. So those 2 areas we're looking at, and we're hoping that they will uplift the arrivals in the region, because, you know, the Caribbean is one.